Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Happy time zone. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is for you. Welcome to more coverage of the Majora's Mask Randomizer Mystery Tournament. If you thought randomizers were funky, and people are mad about or mad for just having no idea where their items are and having to figure that out, try this one on for size. These players don't even know where in the world or what settings they even have to deal with. Here to tell you all about the madness are Alexander Harold and STG Sean. Folks, how are you?
Hello.
I'm good, thanks. Hello.
I'm doing well.
Yeah, I think this might be as funky an experience as that remix, because damn, that remix was good.
But oh goodness, we have a Blitz one setting for start because we just got the mask for Georg.
Yeah, and I know
that's one less dungeon we have to do and one less region.
And I know there was some practice as well for Great Bay Temple, so that's going to be unfortunate.
Yeah, you want to check Tattle when you can. Oh, it's Moo Mask!
The GFS start as well.
Oh my god.
And an Epona start, I think, was that?
Oh, that's double defense. And it looks like we have either crates or pots on.
Fairy fairies are not shuffled.
Fairies are not shuffled.
Yep, it's crates. Crates are shuffled.
Yep. I figured.
So we're getting an observatory rush start. Where do you stand on openers, Alex?
I'd like to do an observatory early on as well. I mean, it's a hint, and not a logic hint, but it's a hint.
Yeah, that's true. You do get to find out about pot sanity as well. Because these pots on the right, if they've got... it's pot sanity. There you go. Welcome
it's
to
like a full pot sandy as well, so...
Yep, welcome to the, I believe, one hard setting that you can have on in Mystery.
But what an interesting start already.
No Keaton grass, so a little bit of density taken out.
Yeah. Oh, we also have red rupees shuffled.
Yep. We could theoretically have blues as well, but not greens, because if greens were as well, that would be a hard setting. And you're only allowed one... I'm sure I'm right about this. You're only allowed one hard setting per roll, or it only rolls one hard setting per roll.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, that's a bow in North Clocktown on the on Human Fairy. Ooh, we're also going to be getting a peek into the other rupees. Probably not greens. Oh, blues are also shuffled.
Yep. We are going to be here for a while. This is blue and red rupee sanity, pot sanity, crate sanity.
Too. We also have greens, so pots is like...
Those greens were vanilla, weren't they?
I guess, yeah, with the 3D model. Gossips are dead, eh? Oh yeah, snowballs, because my first two seeds had snowballs.
Snowballs is a fun setting, I like snowballs. We've got potentially some form of fairy sanity as well, with the fairy on the postman.
Yep. Whether it's regional gossips or it's well fairies, we'll figure it out soon. Bank 1 is dead. Wait. Hold on a second. We just got a green rupee. That means we have some form of, like, we have meetings on. No, that's so cursed.
all the fun settings are coming on.
Yep, so when we meet an NPC, even if we don't get an item off of them, if we actually talk to them, then they'll give us an item.
Oh, I just realized Synnii's missed the postman. Unless...
You can't... I think he's gonna do that later, because you typically want to do that, like, night 1.
Yeah, but I mean, you could talk to the postman.
Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna talk to him to do the check night 1, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, we got is it Kafei mask or is it a heart?
It was just the meeting for it. There was a heart piece on that kit.
Yeah, okay. That's gonna throw me off for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, because you it's very quick. But with these settings, there's going to be a lot of focus on Clocktown early in.
Yeah.
I think there's something like 20 meetings that like, well, give or take some, of course. Extra checks.
Yep.
But both pretty much electing for the exact same openers.
Yeah, largely. Alright. Synnii's gonna grab the ferry and then set it to night, I think. Oh god, yeah, Kamaro's gonna be really interesting to route in. And Toilet Hand, too. Oh gosh. Well, Toilet Hand you could do night 3. Gorman Bros. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, people don't like doing Gorman Bros when they have a Ponas song, let alone without it.
Yep. Could you imagine if you also had some sort of shop sanity on as well?
Oh, that's true. Have we looked inside shops yet? I know Cola was in West. Or is in West.
He was in West and now he's back in West.
Oh, we're about to find out here on Synnii's side anyway.
Nope. We might have price shuffle, but...
You can find that out when you hit down a tingle.
Oh, we got a stone mask. Because the twins gave us the stone mask. But yeah, this is a set of settings we're gonna be for a while.
Yep. Or we fill it with copium and everything's going to be super early and super quick and all bunched together, and it'll be a 1.5 hour seed.
Oh my god, we can actually hand that in.
Yep. It was in the fountain, as Axel's pointed out.
Oh. Yeah, stone mask strats on the dongos if people know it, because they don't see you. Alright, we'll see what Sword School has. Unfortunate.
Yep, nothing of note, unfortunately.
Yeah, we have GFS. Just put on the stone mask anyway. It might be too late for Synii, I think, for the handing in couples mask.
Yes, it's 8 o'clock, but you can't hand it in after.
That's fine. Day 2 is there for a reason. Well, ggreencola can get the dead Bank 1 check. Ocean Spider House items are dead. That's actually really big.
Yeah.
It also means that we have something like shuffled in there.
I think there are shuffled pots in there. I'm just gonna double check my notes, but
yeah. Regardless, we don't know if Skull Sandy's on yet.
yeah, there are dungeon pots in there. Because we know hit spots are off, and we haven't seen any Skulltula tokens yet. Doesn't mean they're not on, but we haven't seen them.
Yeah, these are just a refill. So
yeah, I think unfortunately MM doesn't have the scroll that you can see in games like OOT.
the model has shifted a lot for OT. Like, it was first a magic bar, then a scroll. Now it's a scroll with the magic jar in it. Stockpot in is also Way of the Hero.
Yep, so Mountain Village, Stockpot Inn. I believe there will be 2 more Way of the Heroes.
Swamp Spider House. So we have regional gossip stones. That's a good point. Because Swamp Spider House gossip is dead.
I would have loved for that hint in my last race, which did unfortunately go nearly 5 hours because I didn't know that setting was on. Yes, if you play Song of Healing or Epona's Song, the fairies will be items.
It only adds, an extra hint when songs say, "Oh, we got shops!"
We got late shops, yeah. So only Zora, Goron, and the Milk Bar will be shuffled.
Yep. I mean, we do have a dungeon technically cleared.
Did you happen to catch if it was shuffled prices?
Well, Synii, I'm assuming, went in with, like, a full wallet. So it seems like it's random prices, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we only get an extra hint when Wath hint when Song Sandy is on. So but we got a bottle. There's Synnii's bow. Yeah, we got red rupee.
Just realized, is Cola gonna miss Grandma here?
No, you can go in at, like, just as 12:20 happens and be just fine. Dungeon ERA, and we got a deed. Fisherman hinted dead. But yeah, we do have Dungeon ER.
So does that mean that the region post where GBT is foolish, or
depends on where Georg is? So we need that tattle hint. Because it could be boss shuffle as well. So yeah, New Wave Bossa Nova is required.
Well, just when you thought you might escape anything to do with GBT.
Okay, it doesn't look like price shuffle's on. Although, these shops aren't shuffled, I think, so... Actually, their prices would still be affected even on the shuffled, so...
Yeah, the prices could change, but the items won't change in late shop sanity.
Oh, Synnii's going to night 2 already. Yeah, it can be Dungeon ER or Boss ER. It depends on where... Okay, so soils are off.
Yep. Yeah, there are 3 red rupees in Laundry Pool, so I quite like this idea. You've got all of night 2 to do saving Kume and get the grotto, of course.
Yep. Sniffer!
Sniff, sniff.
We got Sniffer.
Hit spots are off, but we do not know about cows because we do not have a bonus song.
Yeah, and we haven't seen any milk around. Wait. So we've seen both copies of the Mountain Village? Okay, good.
Is this? I thought we'd only seen 2. There was one in the Gossip Stone Grotto, and there was one in field somewhere, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, hit spots are on. No, wait, that's rupees. Never mind.
Yeah, that's rupees.
That's right. They're all the invisible ones too. My bad. Oh, this grotto sucks.
Yeah.
This one and P-Hat suck.
I think if you struggle to find it, you can open the chest in the grass and just back walk. Because the two are lined up.
Oh my goodness. The meeting shuffle. The meeting items have begun. Oh my goodness, that warp away person.
I will be 100% honest and tell everybody that I didn't realize I've been sat here for 20 minutes with no game sound on. And wondering why it was so quiet.
Okay, now the prices aren't shuffled, but it's full confirmation for that. Honestly, random sounds for Goron snoring is usually really funny.
Oh no, that's just 2 extra members to the crowd. We're having a party. It's my birthday on Monday, so we're having an early birthday party.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Thanks. I hope you brought your party hats.
I got it on my flame retardant, man, so yeah, it should be good.
Very clean from Synii there.
Yeah. Greg, one of the many Gregs.
Yeah, Ranch Rush is starting to scream a little bit. I think it screams a little bit with rupees and pots on anyway.
And the meetings.
Well, there's only one meeting you can get there. Oh, okay, that's a long check. That's Baby Zora's has Oath.
Oh my god, we got eggs!
We have required eggs.
So Song Sandy is confirmed off.
I don't know. Technically, that doesn't confirm it's off. It could have just rolled there. Or is it actually just countered by the fact eggs is on?
It's because the eggs is on.
Right.
Because you can't have a long you can't have a long quest plus Song Sanity. In the settings document mentions this. So we know that Song Sandy is off. And that also means that Skull Kid is nothing.
Yep. That part I remembered. Ooh. That's bottle number 2. And it's got some really nice tasting milk in it.
Yeah, we have not even checked scoops yet. Because
We
bugs
probably-
are shuffled.
I'd imagine runners will either now that there's a second bottle in play.
Oh, we
or-
found beans in the hag shop.
That's always
She was
fun.
saving them for later. She was gonna eat them.
Katake and the beanstalk. I mean, we don't have a Stompy required, so... Stone Tower, maybe? Maybe beans for well?
Yep. Well, at least them being in our inventory, once we get Deku Mask, it's basically available
Yeah.
at any time, so... And that's not a bad spot for a bean, to be honest. There are worse places it could be.
Yep.
So we're checking the rupees. Well, moon's our go mode. Once we can get onto the moon, it's go. Titus, oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, now I've heard the warp away sound.
It's perfect. Yeah, it'll be a while before we get any scoops. Synii, I think, forgot to hand in the... Oh, Sniffer! We're getting Sniffer!
Oh, we are gonna find out, Scoops.
I mean, we have water, we have fish, we have...
Water, fish...
mushroom.
Berry, maybe?
Well,
Okay.
it doesn't look like scoops are on.
Yep.
Of course, we could have just landed on a vanilla scoop, which is possible.
Yep, you never truly know when it comes to mystery.
So, the items that you grab with your bottle, like you put them in your bottle, they can be shuffled amongst each other in scoops. That's what scoops is.
Yep. So you could find... We know that we need the Zora eggs, and you could find the Zora eggs by scooping a fish, for example.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But we... Pretty safe to say the scoop sanity is not on.
Probably not on. Not with, But like with RSL, you never know until you've actually checked.
That is true.
Enough.
Assume it's randomized until proven vanilla.
Exactly. We don't know which entrance is like whether it's boss entrance or temple entrance, but we got the fisherman hint, and we also started with Georg's remains, so we know that that one of those two has to be shuffled. It could be both, even. But we don't know yet.
That'd be fun. You know, how many more settings can we turn on today?
Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine if there was something on day 2 Dompe Bats?
Always fun. Always fun.
I'm not sure why he turned in that many mushrooms. Like, you get it for the blue... You only need to hand in one for the blue potion.
I was thinking this, but I didn't know if there was some form of hidden... Like, do you get more rupees if you turn in more, or...?
And yeah, that's Kamaro Mask on the Taurus Center roof. It's gonna be a while before we get that one. Well, I'm just trying to figure that one out. Probably just empty the bottle. Because when you sell it at the Curiosity Shop, it's only 5 rupees for the mushroom. Oh, we're about to see if Butterfly Fairies / Well Fairies are on. Oh my god!
They are more settings!
More settings, let's go! That is incredible! All fairies shuffled!
There is 24 possible settings that could be turned on in Mystery, according to the tracker that I'm using.
But not all at once.
Yeah, and currently there are 9 at least on. Because we're unsure if it's Dungeon ER, Boss ER, or both.
Yep, because it could be a possibility of 10. Oh my god.
And we've not even begun to look at if keys are shuffled.
Yep. We found a bow in Clocktown. We started with the Great Fairy Sword. Oh my god, seahorses are RIP.
Yeah, that says that Seahorses is over to order, but it's Baby Zora's that is over to order.
Romani Ranch is Way of the Hero, by the way.
Well, something's got to be here because we've got like nothing left. We're running very quickly out of checks, it feels like.
Well, I hope you had fun with all these bonus settings. But yeah, there are... There it is! There! That.
Lord! That is one loaded piece of hay.
It truly is! Path to Snowhead Foolish. And if snowballs are on, it's a little...
Yeah, Goron Mask and Hookshot, you absolutely go to Mountain Village now. Find out if snowballs are on. Path to Snowhead was foolish, yeah.
And we got Romani Ranch, Way of the Hero.
Is the pot in the corner in there turned off now? I know it used to be on in 3.0, but I don't know if it remained on in 4.0. Oh, there's some milk. It's off. Okay. Dead, and still dead. Seahorses is now confirmed dead.
Yeah. That was the second copy of the Seahorses hint. Oh my god, Titus. But yeah, that is one loaded piece of hay.
Yep.
Could you imagine if the cows ate it? Just like, this, you know, this hook shot, it's real tasty.
I think that's the definition of growing big and strong.
It's like, this hook shot is really tasty, and so is this rock person. Yeah, very iron-rich diet. Cow's going out to the gym. He's gonna be moving stuff. Sorry. Of course. Of course. Exactly.
Swordsman pots are only available in final hours.
Yep.
And neither runner have been to final hours yet. Oh, Tobias is getting involved in the puns now as well.
Yeah. Getting a lot of puns here. I love it.
This seed suddenly feels a bit longer. It doesn't look like snowballs are shuffled.
No. It was a red rupee on his face, I believe. We'll get a better look of it in Goron Village.
Oh, I can't wait for Mountain Village to be waff for that one rupee that's behind the rock under the stairs in springtime.
Oh god, yes!
It's my favorite rupee in the entire game.
Yep. Especially when you know it, you can roll over it and just grab it. Well, we're about to find out our first song. That isn't on Zora Eggs, I mean.
Yeah. This will be interesting. So one dungeon song will not be required, but we won't know which one it is.
Yep. Oh my god.
And what was that? Storms? Yeah. That is not any of the songs we probably wanted to see.
And since we got late shops. Yep. Oh
Yep.
my god. It was Epona, eh?
It was Epona, was it? I wasn't sure which one it was. The text box went very quick. Epona would make sense. There's not much here, so opening...
Snowballs are off.
Opening further parts of the world is bound to happen.
Yep. And snowballs are confirmed off. Oh god, we're gonna have to come back here.
Yep. I'd say that's a big chest in the rock that you can't destroy as Goron, despite the fact that Goron can destroy tougher rocks.
Well, it's a big rock. A really big rock. And you need nitroglycerin to get it.
Speaking of which, let's get the powder keg and find out where that could be hiding.
You'd think that Goron Link would just eat it. Like, this rock do be tasty, yum yum.
I'm sure Goron Ramsay would approve.
Yes, he would. He'd
Wait,
also
no,
be
I've
shouting
gotten
at
involved
people to... You know he'd be shouting at people about where's the rock sauce.
Where's Farok's sauce? I have just realised, nobody checked the blue rupees in Deku Playground 2 and 3.
Yeah, because they are different. It's fucking rock. Oh my goodness.
See, you hover over my ban button and then come out with that.
Why is there a bone in the rock? True. Rocks don't have bones. At least last time I checked. Well, actually they do occasionally, but I mean... We put them up for display. We put them up for display so that people can see them. And they often come with like weird or fun shapes. Like a ferocious death-eating predator. Or a gigantic system pump. But yeah, oath on eggs means no Skull Kid. So, unfortunately...
Yeah, there is still the pots up there, so we will see... Yeah. We will see Skull Kid, but we won't...
We are getting the graveyard hint. Oh, we're not...
probably... no, this is just healing. This is just healing for the regional.
That makes sense. This makes a lot of sense here.
Yeah.
So, apparently, it's in logic to use a bow to get the, pot in what's it called? In Road to Akana Valley. Sonata. Okay, so we know where Sonata is. It's a green rupee on Dampé. And, okay, Night 2 Grave. But there are still rupees in there that are not mentioned, so we'll have to probably look through them. Look at it when we are in the graveyard for Sonata.
Yep. I'm actually quite surprised we didn't see the Garo Mask hint. Unless we did and I didn't see it.
No, we didn't see it. No, we didn't. It's an overwhelming amount of information that the seed can give you. Okay, so canyon, swamp, and mountain.
There's not... Wait, so what does that mean? Because that would mean that the ocean is still the foolish region, right?
Yeah, because that's what I saw.
Yeah, I saw the same thing, but this is a quirk I have not experienced. To be honest, with Fisherman Game being hinted in ER, I just thought it was an always hint. It didn't really tell you much. There is an unbelievably high amount of quirks with mystery as a whole, but especially in this seed with the 8 or 9 settings that we've got turned on.
Yep. And we don't even know about keys yet.
Yeah, and I feel like we can rule Skulltulas and frogs out at this point, because I feel like we'd have either seen a frog in GBT hint or a frog or an actual frog, or at least one token by now.
Well, frogs are really low odds. Like, there's only 4 of them in the pool. And they could just be, like, deep in. Not that it matters, because frogs are dead anyway. But yeah, we know Frogwire is 100% dead, because Zora Eggs is our quest.
And I feel like we've also seen quite a low amount of milk as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, you might want to pick that up just in case it was actual magic, Synii.
I think the model's different. I don't know, I just keep getting magic from treasure chests.
Yeah.
Yeah, could have frogs, but Quire's off.
Oh, bomb chews, which are sadly not helpful when you don't have a bomb bag.
Okay. Well, then he's about to get his opponent's song. He's going to summon a horse as well. And both of them are ready to go into the clock tower. Probably going to do that as well as peek the curiosity shop.
That and swordsman school pots.
Yep, get those all together. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not a fan of, is not having access to bomb shoes without the bomb bag. Oh my gosh.
That is great final hours music.
It is. This is a Deku only establishment. Take your Goron rock body out of here.
Bomb chews and OOT are my favorite item, and I think this proves why. I have quite a lot of bomb chew related emotes. They're so good. I wish you could use them without a bomb bag in MM.
Yeah, without the specific bomb chew bag setting.
Instead, it feels kind of like they're just not very good in MM.
I actually think they're even better than they are in OT. Like, because you can trigger recoil flips much faster with them.
Oh, I guess true. I've not learned them myself.
It just kind of sucks for doing long jumps. We're selling the milk. Let's go. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yep, we'll find out if mundanes are on. Doesn't appear it.
Oh my god, yes. I love, like, when people do lyric videos for that, and it's, like, always misinterpreted intentionally.
Yeah.
Those are hilarious.
Is this one of the only MM music tracks that have lyrics?
I believe so. My music knowledge for MMT custom music is not exactly up to scratch. Oh, we're not checking the pots. We didn't check toilet hand.
Oh no. I wonder if Cola realizes about the pots in roof.
There's something that is very easy to slip out of the mind. It's a hit spot. Here, I sell you my half-drinking milk. Yeah, Cola did not get the deed, so if Synii can go into, into the hotel and check, like, toilet hand, I think Synnii's gonna have a bit of a lead for a while.
Well, that would depend on if there's anything there, of course, but...
Well, yeah, I can definitely say scoops are off.
Yep. It is a WAF location, so very possible that we're gonna see something here.
Nope.
Yep,
oh,
that's a Zora mask!
Yeah, that's gonna be a while before Green Cola gets that.
Yep, that's gonna be an unfortunate one. Somebody is a pescatarian, that's what I've learned.
Yeah, apparently someone who lives in the toilet is a pescatarian. Because he lives in the toilet of a hotel. And Synii did remember the pots, but they were not anything of importance. Yeah, so Synii can definitely take advantage of that Zora mask then. Oh my goodness. You know what just opened up? Zora eggs.
Yep. I have recently been informed that it is still a good idea to do Zora eggs with 2 bottles, despite not wanting to.
I would, yeah. If I get 2 bottles, I would do Pirate's Fortress first. Great Big Coast is where Keg is!
Wow. Both runners are going to be able to get that song. I think you can... You can full clear? Literally nothing is sticking out in my mind as what you can't do.
Captain's Hat!
Oh.
That's another... That's Sonata right there.
Yep, that is Sonata. Which will be Woodfall if Woodfall is in there.
Yeah.
Plus or minus being able to beat boss. Well, yeah, that is true. You do need to
But
take
it also opens up Grave Knight 2. Which has quite a few rupees, because we have greens and reds on.
Yep. And there's 8 pots in Day 3 Grave as well.
Yep. As well as the 3 in Day 1.
Yep, there is a lot of checks in the graves, in the seed.
It'd be funnier if Day 2 Bats was also, like, if Mundane was also shuffled.
Watching MMR while watching Champions League. Oh, is it, I think it's Arsenal versus Real Madrid, if I remember. My football fan is showing. I mean, I say football fan, I'm a Leicester fan, and anyone who knows anything about the British Premier League will know how painful it currently is being a football fan.
Oh my goodness.
So we've still not actually seen the, we've not seen the
but you know it opened up. You know what opened up though?
Pirate's Fortress.
We also have Mikau.
Macau as well, yeah. I do think we can full clear coast, so we will find Macau. It's just about where.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my god. We actually have, like, Clifford in full logic as well, because we know where a bean is.
Yep. Know where a bean is, we can get Scarecrow's song and have Hookshot.
Yeah, we have not checked cows yet, but...
No,
the chance... Oh, Mikau is just a spare arrow.
I actually don't know if Cola knows that Keg is in Coast.
He doesn't. Because that hint is Goron only. Oh, right. I don't think he checked it. Right.
I don't think a lot of the NPC hints got checked because that didn't get checked. Garrow Mask didn't get checked. That's actually it, but... I think Synnii's gonna be heading for Macau.
Yeah, I mean, this makes sense.
No. Oh yeah, of course there are also pots in,
Yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be a cow check. And there's a fairy as well. In this grotto. There it is!
That's Keg!
That's for Keg.
Nice! There's also a butterfly in here.
Yep.
Oh my god. That looked like milk to me. Although my eyes are not the greatest, so I might have...
Yep,
okay,
that is milk.
cows are off.
Yep. Does turn out that in this amalgamation of settings, we can in fact have some settings turned off.
Yep. Like scoops. And... cows.
So from my notes, we've got all settings we know about apart from dungeon information. As Road to Akana gets found as foolish.
Yep, that would have been nice sooner.
Yep, we've already checked 2 checks there, plus we know about the 3rd anyway. Alright, so this is just going to be a find what song this is. If it's Nova, we can check a dungeon. And potentially find out any form of knowledge about... Oh, there's a bow there!
Yep.
But we can find out any form of information about potential dungeon ER, whether or not keys are on... or the boss rando.
It's actually on the meeting as well for Toilet Hand. It's not even on, like, the check itself.
Yeah, so you actually don't need the paper, you can just talk to the hand. Talk to the hand, but the Zora ain't listening.
Yeah, that is technically a bow-locked bow.
You probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
That fanfare was great. I've not heard that one before.
And we got
that's
Goron Lullaby.
Alright.
You know, a Gwei check just opened up. The one that roams around in Termina Field.
There is 4 checks on that Gwei because of the blue rupees as well. I think it's, 4. 5, 10, and 15 will be shuffled.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're actually seeing a just under 1 hour Gorman race. Unheard of in the mystery scene, I'm sure.
And yeah, we have Goron race spots as well. Oh my god. That is absolutely cursed.
Happy 1 hour, everybody.
Yep. Here's to another 2 more. Well, with the crazy settings we have, probably more.
I think standard-wise, OOT has more. I think it's something like 220 versus 180 or something like that. But yeah, in Mystery, this has yes amount of checks.
Probably shouldn't laugh anymore.
Or 3 more if it ends up like Sean's. Thanks. Thanks very much for that. I'm not haunted by that seed at all.
The even more cursed part is that we can't even, like, logically, we can't even check, like, with... Yeah, Synii not going PF here.
I think it's just get the song whilst it's morning.
Yeah,
Or
song
whilst
is
it's day,
more valuable right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a warp straight back over afterwards.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, neither runners can check what's in Snowhead logically because you don't have magic.
But who cares?
I feel like in Mystery, with the millions of checks that are on, it's better to stay in logic a lot of the time. Just simply because you can kind of keep a better track of, like, what could be where. Especially with so many extra checks.
Yeah, we do need to do eggs at some point, but we can hold off, because, well, if we come back with like 3 or 4 bottles, then we're sitting pretty, basically.
Yeah. This was the logic I attempted to apply in my first mystery race. But unfortunately, extra bottles didn't show up for me. And this is where I was informed that 2 bottle eggs is something you could potentially do.
Yeah.
But I did do...
We've had matches before where 1 bottle eggs was hard required.
Yep. That is, That is not
That's why I was happy. I was happy for the eggs starting off with 2 empty bottles. Yeah, it looks like Synnii's going up north. He's gonna buy the powder keg.
It looks like we're getting a
swim of
slow
shame.
swim.
He's getting it. We are doing the swim of shame to Zora Cape.
I did see it get called Cringe Swim in the Sonaholic Gratoffy race, but I wasn't sure if it was this, because I had missed it.
Dora is on toilet hand meeting. We're getting the Gwei! We are shown the Gwei.
Nice, and no book entry for the first one.
But all the rupees are gonna be shuffled, except for the ones that require you not to ride Epona or not use Goron Mask. And we have lemons available now.
Yep. Waff Ranch, Rush Lemons.
Yes. Could you imagine if that was where Deku was?
Oh, that would be that would be interesting.
Yes, we have Epona on Baby Goron.
Yep. Oh. There we go.
Alright. Because either I feel like this is a north here, or... Yeah, this is north. You get lemons at any time.
You know what I would do right now? There's two things I would do. First is I'd use the keg to get into Goron Race. And the second, I would buy another keg and take it to Len's Cave and find out what's in that big chest in the rock.
Unless we just get a bomb bag.
Yeah, that would also be possible. Or
I mean, we're going
first
into an
bomb bag is
insanely...
in that rock.
That's not possible unless we get Blast Mask.
Yeah, just find the golden gauntlets in OOT.
Oh my god, we got a SpongeBob theme, let's go!
Yeah, it would be streams first, it wouldn't be logical first. There's the first
speaking of
bomb
which, there's
bag. And a third bottle. And a
Deku
Deku mask.
Loaded. Now we could go to Zoe Grotto as well. Which is the grotto just before Goron Race.
I'm fairly confident that was an extra bottle. It did say milk bottle rather than you filled your bottle with milk.
Yeah. But very loaded.
Yep, and we're not done yet.
And we're not done yet!
Oh, frogs are on!
Frog shuffle! And we got ice arrows too!
Light arrows.
Oh my god. Wait, light arrows. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I misread that. Oh my god.
Okay,
so we will need the John Garrow's mask. Let's go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I think that was another bottle. I want to say it's
Well,
another bottle. Maybe wrong.
I didn't see it. I was updating my settings. I would usually agree with the PF play, however, we did just get Deku Mask, and that is a dungeon plus a song.
Yeah, I would probably just push south here then.
Although PF will be stacked with the crates and barrels being on, especially and pots for sewer.
Because Synii can also go and get Sonata and check, like, what the dungeon is.
Yep.
So would it be bad to just play up to the owl, get the song, and then check it? It's in the graveyard. We know it's on Night 1 grave.
Yeah, so I would just get the owl, get Sonata, walk back. Well, I do Palace, then Woodfall, hit the owl, get Sonata, walk back. Oh, that's convenient.
Very convenient.
That is a very nice place for that.
Spots in here too, so we got and pots.
Yep.
So we do have to check these.
Yep, that's the thing I think that does get a little bit misunderstood when pot sanity or like something that adds a load of checks is added. Like, yes, it is a lot more checks in the game, but most of the time they are fairly grouped up.
They're
so
clumped together.
It just kind of makes your early plays more valuable because there's more checks in each area. That doesn't mean that there won't be some horrible ones, but
And yep, Deku Palace is incredibly loaded with all those freestanding rupees.
yep. I can't wait for the other side when we see the clump of like 7 items. Actually, no, it's
Yep.
only 1, isn't it? Because the rest are
Oh my
green.
god, that. Yeah, but greens are shuffled too. All of the rupees are shuffled. I saw a letter to Kafei, but that isn't super necessary because, well,
Oh.
both of the, double defense is on the mask. Yeah, we can skip the fairy too because strays are off. So we're gonna get the song.
So yeah, what we were saying about hard settings at the start is not in fact true, because we have 2 hard settings on with full pots and full rupees. That's why I've just been going off the premise that greens were not shuffled. Yep, that is storms in Palace.
It says no more than 2 of the most difficult options.
See, when you said right before we started this broadcast that you were opening up the settings document, I probably should have done the same.
Another bottle and another bomb bag. And Mask of Truth. Oh my god.
Puppy race, anybody?
Oh, lemons! We got all 10!
Yep. Do 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 do. Circling wrong.
Bean.
And 10 Decanotes.
That is unfortunate. I'm sad to see that this was just our lemons. And we just got the Swamp title deed. Crying Goron is in fact part of the Goron village.
Goron village, yeah. We actually don't know what Mountain Village Waff is. And currently we have no way of finding out.
Yeah, it looks like Gibdo.
Gibdo on day 2. There you go.
Which is now in logic because of that Deku Mask location. Oh my god. You know what? With Sniffa as well, once we can get access to the well, there's a lot of things we can check. You know, because we have we basically have blue potion.
Yep. The slightly more paranoid MMR runner in me is telling me that we need to double check what that magic drop thing was on the pot in Mountain Village. Just because it was in a Way of the Hero location. And it feels like magic could be the Waff item there. Don't know for sure, of course, but... Gonna see out of logic Canyon, assuming that Cola climbs up higher.
Oh, Zora Hall is where the Garo mask is. Because we just got Gibdo hint.
What have we not seen in Zora Hall? I think it's just Cola who's been, right? So no deed hand in. Did Cola not do?
No, he couldn't. He doesn't have Zora.
You can still check for free items in the shop, though, right?
You can. That's about it. Not in logic, obviously, but we...
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Alright, day 2. Here we go.
Oh, is Green Cola going for stalactite jump for the night one as well? That was a bottle.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
you almost got it!
Unlucky. That was very close.
Yeah, he's going for stalactite jump here.
There
He got
we
it!
go.
Yo,
Nice.
let's go.
Very clean.
And it is tricky.
Ooh. Okay, we're good. That was a little bit scary.
Yummy.
Fortunately, the red potion from the grave is quite
it's
nice.
from SpongeBob. Like, actually from SpongeBob. Oh my god. And it's beautiful.
White frog. Alright. Who else wants to see an item required on the Woodfall frog?
This is a Deku Scrubs only place. Thank you very much. We do not take other kinds in our shop or our game.
We're not Goran to just walk up to our minigame and pull out their drums over and over.
Yes, that's Termina. That is Termina. Like, you get witches that are like, nah, only humans allowed.
Yep, we did get Let's Kafei. That is a good point. It does double up as toilet paper.
Yeah, Synii already basically checked the toilet hand because of the early... That's the last bomb bag!
Hell.
We have bomb percent. Let's go.
And nobody's going back to the lens cave. Well, Cola did just get the bomb bag, but... Synii hasn't been back for that big chest in the cave yet. And it's going to be out of the way. There's a good chance you might forget that one. LTK was in the pots in Day 1 grave.
We're getting littered to mama.
Yep, nothing else of use there. Very nice, doing the trick to skip ice arrows. Thor Canyon. It is possible that we don't need ice arrows this seed.
Yeah, depends on where your state is and if Great Bay isn't required. Still, not having that Zora mask is definitely kind of cursed. Oh, nice.
Hopefully the knowledge that stockpotting is worth and now having toilet paper will point Cola in that direction.
Who knows? Right, there are a lot of freestanding rupees in this room alone. Wait.
I saw a circus leader mask. I didn't see anything else of note.
Yeah.
There was one item I wasn't entirely sure of, but on the right hand side as Cola looked at it. Alright, is this Lens Cave or does Cola have a extra keg?
I think this is Lens Cave. No, this is Goron racing with Zoe Grotto. This makes sense. Oh, there's something here. Picto.
Pictobot.
Oh, it's
Yep.
not even.
I don't think Cola's picked up a second keg.
No, he hasn't. Rather unfortunate. I think that's what he's gonna be doing.
Yep, this is exactly what this is. I really want someone to check that lens cave chest. I must know what it is. The thing is I think here Cola's gonna get Deku Mask off Goron Race, which will probably then push him even further away from the Zoro Mask in Stockpot in.
Yeah, I could very much see that.
Okay. Now my brain that's worried that was actual magic can no longer worry. I do just need to step away for a second, so I'll be back in a moment.
All right. Yeah, because Synii is gonna be going into the graveyard here. Yeah, hopefully he one-trips this. Yeah, this is basically just retreading right now, but... Zora is on toilet hand meeting. Yeah, actually, if, Cola remembers it, he probably will be pretty far... I would say even almost ahead. Yeah, he's doing it. So he will get that Zora mask.
Apologies about that. Have I missed anything?
Nope. Other than ggreencola definitely having the plan to go into hotel after this, or into
good.
the inn. Which actually, I think he might even be almost ahead.
I've missed Axel's not birthday, and I've missed a pizza order. I hope I was considered for the pizza order. I feel like you're trying to tell me something here with that pizza. Testing if you know where it belongs. All right, we're on pretty much an even slope now.
Yep. It looks like Synnii's going to be checking the Dampe pots. Yeah, they're not.
There's a fort going on, and it looks like we're cycling. I would agree. I think Pirates Fortress is for play here, especially because you can
now.
trip it.
Like now it is probably the best play, other than maybe dipping a dungeon.
I think maybe that cycle was just to absolutely clear every bottle.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, like, we get information on what Woodfall is.
Oh.
There's the blast mask.
Yep. That's it for the,
Oh, yeah, he's going in PR first with no magic. There are a lot of pots, though, but I would have done Pirate's Fortress first with 4 bottles.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sold on this play, but I mean, it's got to be done. There's no guarantee there's a magic in Pirate's Fortress, so you never know. And there are pots here, as people are saying. I don't know how many, because not all of the pots here are shuffled. If I'm not mistaken.
I know the bottom ones are, and there's like some of them in the eels that are as well.
Like 4 or 5.
All the ones in the bottom are.
Yeah. We're seeing a Garrow hint. Mountain Smithy Day 2 is foolish.
Is dead. Yeah, that's good to see.
That is interesting. So it's either Darmani, that 1 rupee in spring, or day 1. Is there any pots in spring?
Springtime? Not to my knowledge.
I think that was our first aliens hint.
Good.
It has Ocean Title Deed, which is not required, and a green rupee. That has been checked. I do believe it is the same in both seasons. I really hope that the Lens Cave big chest that we saw is a wallet. Now.
Oh my god. Will it still need a hot spring water for it, or fire arrows?
Yep. Ah, the item I didn't see was Giant's Mask.
Well, not necessary. Because even without magic, all it takes is like 10 arrow shots.
Yeah,
for each
if
one.
I remember rightly, both versions of Twin Mode have 20 HP and an arrow does 2 HP, with the correct elemental arrow doing 6. Is it 6? Might be. I don't know how many it is. If you're a fan of this game and haven't watched Majin Phil's no-hit run of this game, I would absolutely recommend watching that video. You learn a lot about this game in that.
Yes, we have eggs. And they're hard required. You will not escape the eggs. I'm just gonna grab a bottle of water real quick.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so it looks like we're probably going to get double eggs at this point. Maybe even just double Pirate's Fortress, because I have a feeling Synnii's going to go straight there. Climbing up here to get some arrows is probably the play.
Alright. Yep. Double eggs. It's time to go.
Yep. It's going to be pretty much almost identical Pirate's Fortresses as well.
Yep.
Which is... So Cola obviously did Pinnacle Rock first, so we could see double Pirate's Fortress. With no knowledge of what Synii is up to. And with... because this has a bit of a delay on it as well.
Yeah.
So even more way of no knowledge, and has somehow we've ended up with double Pirate's Fortress.
Arrested. Synnii's been a naughty fish. I like how Link just puts up his hands like, yeah, just catch me. When he could take them all on.
Not to mention, they're in a boat all the way over there, and you're on this piece of land here, and it's not like they've got, like, ranged projectiles.
They got spears. Or halberds.
Like, I feel like you could very easily run away.
Link is a good boy, okay? You're not, like...
There's no time to be a good boy. The moon's coming down.
There's always a good time to being a good boy. What are you talking about? Oh, a wallet!
Hey, speaking of wallets and frogs.
As another...
You can't go this way. I don't know if this pot is shuffled or is this... Is this pot shuffled?
I think it is.
Yep, they are shuffled. Well, at least the front one is.
I just should have... Okay, he's voiding out here.
He's just gonna go jump back up. Can jump straight back up for guards are nowhere to be seen. I always find reverse sewer to be an interesting point of, like, debate almost, because whilst yes, you can gain access to checks early, if you're going to do the front, you might as well do it front to back. I almost argue that. Oh, bless you.
Sorry. Water went down the wrong way.
Oh, never fun. Oh, we've got the second wallet. So 2 wallets are in Pirate's Fortress.
Yep. So we suddenly went from having bank 1 in Logic to bank 3.
Which is interesting because I'm fairly sure Cola got to like 430 rupees, something like that.
And that was a progressive shield.
Yep. I'm fairly sure Cola's on like 430 rupees, but we haven't seen Bank 2.
Yep. We have not seen it yet. Also, a stinging sensation. Only an egg being guarded by bees?
Yeah, that was very Yoda-y vibes towards the end. I believe you missed 2 wallets in Pirate's Fortress, and that's about it in the last 10 minutes. Cola has done Pinnacle Rock. Synii is yet to do Pinnacle Rock. Oh, and it continues to not be Axel's birthday.
Yeah. Well, tell him to just be born today, obviously. Kidding.
Yeah, we're hoping by the end of today we will have found Axel's birthday.
It's
and you know,
shuffled.
beat Majora, save the world from the moon crashing, and you know, all of that as well.
Ah. So we did find it.
It must have
just
been
had
on a
to do a
previous
check.
broadcast.
I mean, Twitch never actually checks if you lied about your age.
I don't think there's necessarily a way that they can, unless you like, you know, have your webcam on a stream, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you could have babyface. That is actually a thing.
And not just wrestling terminology for a good guy. Just think, if you were born in 2012, there's a chance you could not have a Twitch account. How does that make everybody feel?
Well, I mean, this was originally a JTV account, so... Like mine was, so...
A JTV account?
Yeah.
That is quite some age on your account there.
That being said, we are getting double sewers.
Yep. I was not initiated into the internet prior to, or when Justin TV was a thing. I mean, outside of playing RuneScape, but that's something I still do now, let alone back then.
And we gotta remember the pots. Oh my goodness. It would be nice if the pots that are shuffled had like textures on them or something.
Yeah, just so that you know if you've got them. I believe that is just a combo rando thing.
Yeah.
I might be incorrect about that, but... I actually think my... Off topic for a second, but I think my RuneScape account's about to get its 15-year cape.
Oh, unfortunate. You missed the snipe. OTR has, like, several different texture settings for pots.
No, Cola did this section before going into the main fortress.
Yep. That's where he got the other wallet as well. But we will get our oath. And I could not tell you that. Frog. It's not necessary, but frog.
I think it's because you're always gonna, like, you can just hook into Fortress and then you get called by one guard and you can, like, drop down and go straight into sewer.
Yeah,
rather
people are
than...
so used to the standard.
There is a very solid argument for doing sewer first so that you can... because you'll come out of the top. But the majority of the time, people just do Fortress first.
It's basically just Deku Palace and the Owl in Woodfall. That's all he has, whereas ggreencola has the Pinnacle Rock.
Other way around, Synii needs to do Pinnacle Rock.
Yeah, Cola already did Pinnacle Rock, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, and Synii also did Swamp Spider House stuff. Because there are stuff shuffled in this area.
Yeah, but this is only going to be like a minute tops. Yeah, both runners are still incredibly close because
Oh, you know what'd be really cursed? Deku Butler. Because that has a lot of rupees.
Yep, that has like 20 plus checks in itself as well. Do we know what boat archery is?
Nope. And no Butler hint either. Unfortunately, if you shoot her 10 times, she's just gonna cancel the game and tell you to not hit her. Boil sport that she is. I'm still trying to get my revenge on her for all the BS RNG that she's inflicted onto me during races.
I think that's a long list of people who want their revenge on her.
Not long enough, apparently.
Oh yes, you can shoot these pots. That's a postman hat.
Oh my god, I forgot these pots are also shuffled. Well,
and that was a
silver
rupee?
Yep.
This is what I've been saying. I think that lens cave might have magic in it. It feels like magic is locking a lot of what's left. But I don't know if either runner even remembers that it's a big chest at this point.
Yeah, so we still need Blue's boss warp. As we know that Blue boss warp and Mirror Shield are both required.
Yep. So we could potentially be 3 items from go mode.
Oh, you know what? I just realized. We actually have some... No, wait. We still have no way of actually getting hot spring water. I just realized. Oh, that was gold dust.
Gold dust.
And that is
a good point. We do not have a way of getting hot spring water. I mean, you could do the lensless for it, but it's completely not logical. Alright, so Synnii's going to be finishing up eggs as Cola finishes up Deku Palace. I feel like now might be as good a time as any whilst we're just doing these checks that we've already seen, just to quickly shout out the team for today's broadcast. We have so let's do the old commands. We've got obviously ggreencola and Synii as our runners. We have myself, SDG Sean, and Alexander Harold on comms. Axel Ryman is doing double tracking for this one. And Tobias is our restream there for today. And rolled this hard setting seed. The tracking has been on point. We very much appreciate it.
If it is, like... Because this could be, like, non-dungeon... Like... just boss shuffle for all we know, but it could also be like dungeon shuffle with no boss, or it could be both.
Yep, we're gonna find out our last 4 remaining settings here, and then I believe we've got every.
Oh my god! We got dungeon shuffle.
Well.
Oh my god.
So that would mean that we've got boss shuffle as well, right?
Possibly. There's no confirmation on that.
We already have Georg's remains. And
Oh! Boss shuffle's off!
Never mind. Yep, never mind. Boss shuffle is off.
Or at least this one happened to be vanilla. So, that means Butler's nothing.
Yep. Someone go to Lens Cave, like, right now.
Yep.
Preferably 15 minutes ago if you're these runners, but, like, now.
Or are they? I think this is Zora Cape on Synnii's side.
Gonna be Zora Cape, yeah.
And
that's a mountain village.
Uh,
That's a village walk. It's inverted. What are we looking to do here? Are we?
Oh, he wants to preserve it for Smithy.
Are we getting lensless?
Yes, we are.
We are getting lensless.
So no
Made easier with
Gringola runs this game like as a speed run as well.
Yep.
So I know he's pretty comfortable with this trick.
Yep, I mean that hookshot does really help with that as well.
And we have 2 bottles. So we have more than enough bottles.
We have all 6 bottles.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yep, we have quite the settings list. We don't know about keys yet, but I am counting 10 settings on, with 2 of them being hard settings.
He's getting the hot spring water grotto. This makes sense.
Wait, but he's not going to have time for Smithy.
Yeah, he is. He's inverted, because...
Oh, yes, he is inverted, yeah. I thought that was about to change to a 6. I didn't realize it was about to change to a 5. Or it had just changed to a 5. Please, remember Lens Cave. I don't think we will.
That's where it's
see
going.
Lens.
Oh no,
We're
he's
not
gonna be
Lens Cave.
not yet. It's not a whole lot of checks between the 2 of them.
I hope that whatever is on here doesn't take you away from that Lens Cave.
Yeah, very true.
For those of us less informed, why is that the case?
Because we only have light arrows. Unless there's, like, fire arrows, like, in the dungeon that we're going into. But yeah, it's likely ISTT.
Wouldn't that also mean it's equally likely to be Woodfall? Never mind. Not magic.
So that is nothing, then.
So it's on Darmani or Spring.
Yeah, well, it couldn't be magic on the smithies, because we have no way of accessing hot spring water. So yeah, springtime is Wath. So it's probably like magic on the...
Well, no, we could just get magic in Lens Cave, and then it's...
yeah, that's what I mean.
Lens
that's where
would
it is.
make Darmanian logic.
We also have Swamp Title Deed we can hand in, too.
Oh, if it's Ice Arrow's Way of the Hero, that would be a real shame, because there'll only be Way of the Hero for Canyon access.
Yup. Stick.
Then we're about to see double Lens Cave. After Zoe Grotto's checked, of course, but we're seeing it.
Magic.
There we are, there's magic. Yep.
So, yeah, we definitely rush this dungeon entrance then. Yeah.
It is so easy to forget about that when you've got so many things going on in your head when running this. I am not surprised. It's rough,
And
of course.
since it's foolish, we can just mosey on our way past.
Mystery is a good time. As someone who's fairly new to MMR myself, mostly played Mystery. I played a bit of the last standard season and Scrubs, but Mystery can be very fun. But it's extremely difficult. But the amount of support and help you'll get from people in the community is
I just hope
Definitely
we get another
unrivaled.
season of co-op soon enough. Because I love co-op.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Mystery boot camp set goal to stray fairy hunt. Yep. There is a goal which requires you to
Woodfall.
find. Yep. There's a goal that requires you to find all 60 stray fairies, and those seeds last a long time, but you get very used to it. Alright. So 9 checks in Woodfall, I think, if memory serves me correctly.
Okay.
We can't get the frog. Oh, there'll be extras actually because of the dungeon the rupees.
Did you see if there was a small key lock on the door?
I did not.
It makes it spring. So we will have 2 extra checks for the time being. Actually 3, because of the staircase rupee.
Yep. And that staircase rupee could very well be a WAF item. Meaning then, assuming it's not ice arrows, if it's fire arrows, we would be one item from go, but logically 2.
So the combo actually, it can be based off rewards, or it can be based off of like the dungeon itself, if I recall correctly. It's just in like the raised settings that, well, haven't been raised in quite a while. It's the rewards. Which is just tempting me to do combo grando races now.
I didn't realize there was much of a scene for that.
It's hard to get people to race.
I feel like it's quite a long time investment, even in faster settings, right?
Anywhere from like just barely under 3 hours to like 5 hours, depending on how nasty the seed wants to be.
Yep. Yeah, we want New Wave Elegy, Fire and Mirror for download. But
Yep.
New Wave and Elegy, we know where they are, being Ikana Castle and the Blue Warp. So Fire and Mirror would be the 2 items. Logically, we need ice arrows.
Oh, one of those 2 might be in Otherwise, if we get ice arrows, that probably means that the stuff could be just later in.
Yep. I feel like it's going to be ice arrows in Waff Mountain Village, just because that actually unlocks stuff, whilst fire arrows doesn't really right now. It would have to be very specifically New Wave on Blue Warp with Snowhead in GBT entrance.
Almost.
Yeah, no.
Okay, small keys are off. So we'll find out if BK is off as well. Yeah, Super Mario World has quite a few bangers.
Yep.
Boink. Oh, because he bonked. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I would just move this block.
Yeah, they're basically head-to-head.
Yep, it's an insanely close race. It's what you want to see when you've got a, especially when you've got a side-by-side broadcast like this.
Yep.
Yeah, both runners pretty much last locationing the magic on Lens Cave. Kind of brought this race a lot tighter. I have a feeling with how much the runners have cleared. That never mind.
Arrows.
That's ice arrows.
So now it can be fire arrows or mirror or something blocking those.
Yep. Yep, we'll be in a one-item casino probably. I think after we find out what's in Mountain Village, maybe we look to do a cheeky little bet.
Oh, and we got boss shuffle on as well.
Yeah.
So we managed to get a vanilla boss. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh no.
No!
Oh. Oh no, Synii, you've forgotten the dark chest.
Oh my god.
So that means if Mirror Shield is in Mountain Village, that's go mode.
Yeah. Which
will mean
really
sub 3.
Wait.
Which will mean sub 3 on these settings.
Oh my god. Cola almost skipped out on the ice arrows.
I mean, logically you don't need them, but you should probably grab them.
I mean, it makes the twin mold fight a bit easier.
I give that dive a 7.2 out of 10.
Because if we had FD, we'd 100% skip those ice arrows.
Yep. A little bit of hitting out at those ice arrows there.
Oh god, yeah, it could be a lens casino.
Oh yeah. Oh. I mean, either way though, we know that the item in Mountain Village is going to lead to Mirror. It's either Mirror or leading to Mirror.
Yeah.
Nice double hit there on Cola's side.
Yeah, to get Darmani.
Because I think Cola's clean execution of Twin Mold here is gonna potentially jump him ahead of Synii here.
Yeah, part of it too is he has both sets of arrows, so he could be more efficient with magic.
Yeah, that's true.
And with arrows.
But look at those shots. Like, just does not miss. I'm very jealous of that accuracy. And it's done. Cola makes it look very clean.
In the song, it's...
Ooh. It's
New Wave!
Over.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's the extra fairy. 2 fairies here, right?
Yep. There's 2 extra fairies. Almost forgot about that. Oh my god.
How about that note?
That's a note book. Sorry.
Growing ever more concerned as we do checks here.
And a butterfly, true. True.
Yep.
2 of them.
Please tell me Cola knows about that spring rupee.
Oh my god, the spring pot.
Yeah, we've got Synii, who is not going to find those fire arrows after leaving.
They're in the dark room in...
Oh, there's Mirror.
Where and go.
That's go mode.
Wood Temple Dark Room. Man, this kind of just ended up being a lot faster.
Yep. That's what I mean. People are scared by the fact that there are settings that add loads of extra checks, but forget that it can make your seeds quicker. Like, this is going to be probably around a 240, 245, if I had to hazard a guess. Maybe even quicker, because we don't have boss keys. And we have seen incredible execution from both runners, so...
But yeah, well, that just ended up basically being around a bit of a slower standard siege kind of pace. It was really just the beginning. They want to land on it. They need a break from all that flying.
I love this Egos fight with Great Fairy Sword. It's just so nice and easy.
Deku Soldier is really nice too. It's not as fast, but it's nice. Funnily enough, it doesn't actually add all that many checks for Synii, so he's probably going to go back at some point. That being said, Cola has a pretty big advantage at this point.
Yep. Ooh. I'm getting the football updates live. I appreciate it, Lala.
Live updates. Well, it's also going to be a lot faster because we don't have to do Great Bay Temple.
Yep, we just got Snowhead, which you can clear very quickly.
an inverted stone tower. I'd actually probably just invert here. Not invert, or yeah, uninvert here, and probably just go to night 3 already. You know, set it all up.
Ooh, razor sword. Not that appealing with a great fairy sword, but still.
Actually, I think at this point, Synii might be pushed back in, other than, you know, the fact that there is technically a dungeon available. So probably get pushed into that dungeon, and then after that, we'll just have to go back in.
Yeah, I think for Synni's sake here, I think the dungeon in GBT needs to be Snowhead, right?
No, it's ISTT, because Cola.
Oh, is that where Cola is? Oh, that's where Cola is right now. Ah.
Yeah.
I just assumed because I saw Castle that meant that we climbed up.
He has not done that yet. He has not done the castle because he hasn't gotten Elegy yet.
Cola has.
Right, yeah, he did. Right. My bad. No, he just immediately warped out.
Yeah.
To Great Bay.
It's fun how that one jump there that Cola did basically just speeds up the go mode of this dungeon infinitely.
It does. And it's not even like too difficult. Once you figure it out, I mean, like once you learn it like you're going to be getting it fairly consistently.
Yeah, it was one of the first tricks I learned. Muevo created like a 6-hour VOD for Scrubs Season 2 that had like, a bunch of tricks in it. And that is another one that I recommend. Which does remind me, Scrubs are starting up a new season. So if you do want to get involved in Majora's Mask Randomizer, and you want a beginner-friendly setting string to go try and learn, I'd recommend checking that out.
Oh, okay, so I'm apparently ahead, but yeah, I saw... the reason
I saw it was
because
the door.
Yeah, when you see the door, you can tell which boss it is just from the door alone.
Yeah, I just didn't see the door.
Yeah, but I saw the door and it was like a gray, so I knew it was goat. For one of my Scrubs matches, I did have goat milk. Where like
goat milk?
You know, like the drop, like the her container was Chateau Romani.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Very nicely done. Goat is down. Turns out the goat's weakness is a prostate exam with a great fairy sword.
To be fair, I think that's everybody's weakness.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong there.
Yeah, Synii will not be able to go mode it because he's checking through, but at this point, GreenCola already has way too much of a lead now. He's set up for the climb here.
Yep.
The only thing we have going for it is that Goat is mechanical, so he's not exactly bleeding. Fire arrows were in the dark room in Woodfall Temple.
Yep, unfortunately it was a check. I don't remember Synii doing the dragonflies either, so I think...
No, he skipped that side entirely.
I think he might have just completely skipped that side. Yep, it's very unfortunate, but it's what can happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Rando be rando sometimes.
We got some Yoshi Story music as well.
Regardless of how this result turns out, I think both runners can be very proud of themselves for this one. They've both shown up, they've both tackled some very difficult settings, and both done incredibly well with it. It's not easy what they're doing at all.
Yeah. And we do have great fairy swords as well for Majora, so this will be a really easy fight.
Yep. So I hate to say it, but I actually don't think this was a bad seed.
Yeah, it wasn't like, so the beginning was rough, but like overall the seed was actually pretty good.
I think there is an
Oh, he's doing
argument.
elegy skip here, or trying to.
I think there is an argument that you potentially sub to if you remember that lens cave chest.
Yeah, I could see it.
Which is insanely fast. Not the fastest of the tournament. That goes to Keizo Bro versus Fifth Whammy, I believe. At like
Oh yeah, if you
1
rush
hour,
ranch,
1 hour and
basically
23.
because you get Goron Mask, and then you have Hookshot as well.
Yep. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I can faintly hear Section telling us about how important ranch rush is.
Yeah, looks like it's around that.
I don't know. It might be slightly quicker. What's the boss we got left? A Dolwa, so that's going to take about half a second.
It's a blink and you miss it boss fight.
Yeah, this could be, yeah, sub 235 is my guess.
Well, it's 227 now.
It does in fact count as a boss fight.
I mean, it's about as... It's basically just... It's just an extended cutscene. I don't know what you are all on about. Although, you probably would be tempted to go... Actually, even with ranch rushing, if you don't get that bomb bag, this cutscene is lasting a little bit longer than expected.
It must be the PAL version.
Of course.
Hardest boss in the game, this is.
Well, I know an even harder one. He's in another game, though.
Wait a second, we have a runner in the chat. Ah, that's wild.
Oh, well, there's the last bow. That's very much bow locked.
It might be slightly.
I know. We joking.
Yeah, right. I looked at the finish time like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm just trying to play it straight.
Oh, don't worry, it could be sub 235. I don't know.
I love
don't
how
know.
it just randomly changed pace there.
Yeah.
But one point of divergence right at the very end decided the whole match.
Yep. It is an unfortunate end to an extremely close race. Like, what you're seeing right now does not tell the full story. As hopefully we will get to hear from our runners when they finish up. Would be nice to get people in for an interview here. So if chat does have any questions, please feel free to ask them in chat, and we'll try and ask them to runners if they hop in for interviews. Oh, that's a collection of blue fire. Blue fire? Wrong game. Blue potion. Are we about to see? Nope. Gonna see shrine first, I think. Here.
Yeah. Did we even get the Beast Ganon fight from Twilight Princess making a appearance here?
Uh-oh. Oh, we got Mirror Shield. We're all good. Swatted out the sky.
Jump slash 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Oh, it's the mini boss of all times theme. I call Stalwart the mini boss of all time because that's what ChatGPT called him.
That's pretty funny.
Even took an L out of him.
And we have Majora's Doma.
Yep. Ouch! Getting sniped!
Oh, there's the stun lock. There we go. GG's. ggreencola picking this one up in 2 hours and 33 minutes and 3 seconds. A really good time for that one.
Yep. Made sure that, well, Majora's no longer.
Yep, and we are joined by our race winner, ggreencola. GG's.
GG's.
So what did you think of the 10 plus settings that were turned on in this one?
Oh, geez. It really wasn't bad, but the fact that I didn't really enter a dungeon until 2 hours in was really throwing me off.
Yeah. Well, it was the same for Synii. You actually, both of y'all basically were neck and neck right up until Synii skipped the dark room in Woodfall Temple.
Yeah.
Oh no. I wonder what he's missing because after I finished, I jumped in the
Fire
stream.
arrows. That's the only
Yeah.
thing he's missing.
Yep, it's unfortunate. And here we are
Oh,
joined by
GGs.
Synii as well. GG's.
GG's.
GG's. That was not fun.
I believe you've been told about where fire arrows are, haven't you?
Yeah, I wanted to push density instead of going for check that's very far out of the way. That was my plan.
It felt so bad going for Dark Room. I was like, Mountain Village is Wath. It's where everything is at. Just go there.
Yeah, like it could have been fire arrows in Mountain Village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been burned by skipping checks too many times. I just check everything anymore.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know if I was in the lead.
You were like
probably
neck
fine.
and neck right at the end. It was up until the fire arrows that really decided it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, important burning question that's been on my mind for like approximately an hour of this seed. Did both of you forget that Lens Cave was a big chest?
No,
I didn't
there was
forget. I just
like, there's so much more dense areas than just going
exactly.
back. 'Cause it could have just been
Yeah.
a Circus Lear's mask in there, or just something
Yeah.
useless.
Yeah,
Or a hard
exactly.
container, so I just left the chest.
I felt like there was no reason to go back until after I got the Swamp Title Deed.
Yeah. So like Fortress, like that had tons of checks, especially with pots and barrels, both
Yup.
shuffled. Just Deku Playground that has like 1,000,000 checks with these settings. Like just
Yup.
I was pushing these areas first before going back for that chest. Goron
Yeah,
Race
there
had
was
30
not
checks.
much point of doing that first. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know what the other magic was. Although,
It's gotta be magic locked.
oh,
It'd be
100%.
it'd be interesting to hear if it was in no, it couldn't have been Woodfall Temple, but maybe like post Woodfall, or post Snowhead Temple Spring. Sorry.
It wasn't
Well, I guess it
spring.
could have been the smithies. I didn't do
No.
I did.
Smithy Day
I did
1.
those smithies.
Yeah,
Ah.
both smithies were done. One of them was on a Garrow hint.
Yeah, I got the Garo hint.
And then the other one was, I want to say bomb juice. It was something like that. It wasn't a check unlocking item.
Mm.
Yeah,
Smithy one was a bloopy. Yeah.
Yeah, I did both smithies before I
Yeah,
went
I
to
finished Twin
River.
Volt on day 2 and just said screw it. I'm not. I just hope that nothing's on Smithy 1, otherwise I'm screwed.
No, it was another check that did that this time around.
Yeah. But yeah, if it was anything on Smithy day 1, I was screwed. I would have had to fight Twin Mole a second time.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I mean, it was still like an incredible performance from you both. Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
having 2 hard settings turned on, 10 plus settings on in total is never an easy time, and I think both of you navigated it really well. The only, I think, minor notes were just Cola, you not doing toilet hand earlier.
Oh my god, we just found
there's
his
FD.
mask.
You can't see it on the broadcast.
Yep, I found
but
Fierce Deity.
Fierce
Oh, where
Deity
was
was
it?
in Beneath the Well.
Oh, gross.
Yep. Like, it's a weird thing to say when well is density, but with 8 fairies, 5 pots, that was where my density was.
Yep.
So I went in there, prepared things, like did Icona Castle pots. Even had to take a death to get out of the boss room. Since you can't warp out of there. So had to take a death.
Yeah.
Just kind of hoping fires were in there or something.
Oh yeah, is it FD anywhere?
I didn't check.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I mean,
think-
not that it mattered at this point,
yeah, it
but
wouldn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's FD anywhere.
I think Tobias has the spoiler log. If we really need to know, but
I mean, yeah, if you all
It's-
need to know, I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Let me
sure.
get that open.
Where's the second magic?
Where is the second magic? Right. All right. Magic. Let's see. What do I need to look for? It's not magic jar. It's magic
Progressive magic.
Progressive
upgrade
magic.
in this part. Or what?
probably
magic
progressive
upgrade.
magic or magic meter.
I think it's progressive
Ah.
magic.
Okay. Progressive magic. What? Can't find the word progressive anywhere in the spoiler log, but let's see what we find. Magic power upgrade is the term we're looking
Okay.
for.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
The right.
Yeah,
So we knew the one in landscape.
Goron.
And the other one is Snowhead Temple Elevator Room Crate 3. You're never
Okay,
getting
so
that.
we're
We're in
never.
go
No.
mode at
Yeah,
that
that's magic
point.
lock.
Yeah.
It's hard magic locked. Okay, so the other one is
behind LG.
FD anywhere on?
Here's DD. Need to look that up in the settings log, don't I?
I think you can find them both.
Yeah.
Off.
It is off. All right.
It is off.
The
I
most
wasn't
burning
I was
question.
gonna use Fierce DL anyway in the overworld.
Yeah, not this late in.
We found a room key.
Yeah, I found a bunch of crap in Shrine.
I mean, Goron Racetrack was friggin' loaded.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was.
No kidding.
And that ranch hay was for a seed that was incredibly dry for the first like half an hour. Finding 2 major items within like 5 seconds
Mhm.
was
Yeah. I wasn't expecting both the hookshot and the Goron.
Yeah, it's right there in the barn. That was really funny.
I mean, that was certainly a needle in a haystack.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may or may not have devolved into puns at that point.
Oh boy. That sounds
Come
fun.
on, we were just moved by what we saw.
We're not doing this
Nice.
again, are we?
You can't stop me. I run this show.
Unfortunately, I can't. I'm sorry, chat.
But yeah, I think the only other question was that that hotel hand, because I know Cola got it quite a bit later than Synii did.
I felt like
In
I
fact, that was
got it
kind
as
of
early as I could.
Synii got it like super early
Yeah, I got it first cycle.
because he got since we had Song of Time, it made sense to do like Kamaro healing.
Song appealing. I don't. My first paper was Letter to Kafei, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
because
It was
Kamaro
Mountain
healing
Title
had Mountain Title Deed.
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
Where was
Kamaro.
that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I never checked that.
But the Zora was on the meeting anyway, so you could have just spoken to the hand and got the Zora.
Yeah, I
Uh,
guess.
The hand doesn't appear unless you have paper.
No, it will.
Will it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
will be there.
Yeah.
You just can't give it anything. Like paper, please, and then you can't.
The
then you
hand,
just X
yeah,
it
the
out.
hand always appears at like after midnight.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was an interesting seed. Otherwise, like it was a rough start, I feel for sure, but the ending was definitely very, very quick. Like it didn't just hide the fire arrows somewhere stupid. Well, insanely stupid, I should say. Like, I don't know.
It's on a check
Um,
that's pretty far out of the way with a bunch of sanities on. You could argue that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
basically
think
just
both
rest areas.
sides definitely show there. I think you're right. There were so many more dense areas to check, but
Yeah, and that
also
was my plan, and
you
it
were
didn't
in the
work.
area. It's unfortunate. That's just how rando works sometimes.
All right, yeah, rough seat for me. Rough fire location.
It happens. It was a
Yeah.
really, really close race otherwise, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I figured I was like way
Absolutely.
behind at the magic since that was your last location.
It
You
was the last
Both of you did
actually,
that.
for both
Both
of
of you did that.
I think you got magic 20 seconds after Cola, something like
Really?
that.
Oh,
It
that's
was
crazy.
it was
I wasn't.
it
Okay,
was
nice second
so
round.
close for so long. We had double Pirates Fortress.
Oh god, double
Um,
legs. That's gotta be boring for the audience.
Yeah, the only thing that I guess this is a potential of a question actually. Cola, you did Pinnacle Rock first.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that you did that first rather than seeing if magic was in Fortress?
No, I usually just do Pinnacle Rock first.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair
that was
enough.
like one thing for me.
Yeah.
Like what? Trying to remember like which pots were shuffled.
Yeah, I
Like,
just
could not
open all
remember
of
that, so
them.
I just opened them all.
Yep.
That's what I
Me too.
did the last time I had pot sanity.
Yeah, there
hard for
was
me to
a
remember
because it would be
few.
Pinnacle Rock,
nice to
which
have
3 at the
a
bottom were shuffled.
like. It would be nice if the pots had a texture to tell you which ones were shuffled.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah, there was a few checks that were unfortunately missed. I don't think Cola you did. I don't think you did for Clocktown roof pots.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Because
four
they
pots
are
there.
on.
shuffled.
I didn't even think of those.
I don't think either of you two got the spring rupee under the staircase in Mountain
I
Village.
did.
No, Synii
you
did.
I full cleared except for the smithy.
And then Cola, you missed the pot on the roof of the smithy.
In springtime, yeah.
Yeah.
I did eventually check it. I did eventually check it for winter. But I forgot about it right away. First time I was there.
But there would, like I said, there's so many locations and checks and things you had to think about. It can very easily happen.
Yeah, all pots opens a lot.
And sometimes it's just that one check that that's the wrong thing to miss. Anyway, I think we should get out of here, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, one last time, thank you to everyone who made this restream possible. That first and foremost obviously includes our runners, ggreencola and Synii. Remember that when runners agree to be restreamed, they forego audience interaction because they can't have their mic on while they're racing. I would also say, so do follow them and do watch them when they are not on restream. And whoops, that was the wrong command. But I would also like to thank very much our commentary crew, Alexander, Harold, and SDG Sean, for insightful and knowledgeable commentary explaining this whole mess of a seed that the Seedbot provided for us today. And finally, thank you to our tracker, Axel Ryman, who double-tracked today, made sure that everyone knew what items y'all had. Thank you all for watching and joining us on Zelda Speedruns. I'm going to rate us over to What the Hell's Happened, who's just playing a casual mixed pools entrance randomizer seed. So we're going from mystery settings in Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time mixed pools entrance randomizer, which is more like a mystery world that ties my brain into knots. So have fun with that one. And we'll see you soon back here on Zelda Speedruns. Bye, everyone.
See you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.